What inspires me? People with a strong conviction. I mean, the people that really go all in, that are not shy to fail. Well, my parents gave me Morgan as a middle name, and the reason why they did it is that my father, who is a petrolhead and a real car enthusiast, had to sell his Morgan Plus 8, a classic English sports car, at the time when I was born, because it's just a two-seater. Quite often exogenous factors kind of trigger a reassessment of the status quo. Typically, car collectors like to buy cars, not to sell cars, but I think at a certain point in time you come to the realization that A, you hardly have the time to do it anymore. B, the emotional sensation is not what it used to be. You tend to ignore the facts that you actually know it's about time to sell a car. You ignore it quite often, which, worst case happens, you sell it at a low price rather than when the market is peaking. And I think that's a nice analogy also for kind of corporate portfolios, as quite often it's more about emotions than purely looking at KPIs and facts and take the right decisions there. So many industries are really undergoing an unprecedented transformation. Automotive, life sciences, to some degree tech. So they for sure will need to continue. For them, it's kind of a mission critical thing to do, to have M&A activities, to invest into new things, but also to kind of divest stuff that they think is more becoming a burden in their transformation. We will have still very challenging times ahead of us. Not saying dark times, it's just kind of very dynamic, fast-paced, high volatilities that you need. So ambiguity, I think you need to live with ambiguity. Crisis management, at least for the next 18 to 24 months, might be the name of the game for many of the C-suite members. So not sure whether I want to call it a new normal, but it is certainly something that we will have to experience. I mean, as we all know, COVID is still there after 2 years. I think most companies have gotten to a point where they have strong protocols around how to work hybrid, how to work remote, how to run their operations. What they are most feared of is that there will be governmental interactions that they cannot influence, like countries shutting down again to make sure COVID is not kind of spreading around, which then will impair the way how you can trade with these, how the kind of flow of goods might be restricted and so on. I think there's hardly any deal where ESG is not top of the list these days. So if you don't have it, you will not get any external money. If you want to cater to them going forward, you will have to make sure that you're compliant with their expectations. I think one key ingredient is to know your North Star, really to say, okay, what is it that I want to be in 12 months, in 24 months? And once you have that North Star, then I think you need to be true to yourself. Are you prepared? Are you really prepared to kind of embark into that journey? If you're not, then you need to take the tough calls, which means you need to close certain parts of the business. You need to sell it. You might have to be very bold to invest into something where nobody really knows whether it's going to pay off, but it might be the next big thing. I think being, as a corporate, agile in your structures so that you really can take bits of a business out or into a JV or kind of sell them or whatever in a very fast way. So really having that micro portfolio approach for us is absolutely mission critical. For me, there's three things. The one is be brave. I mean, times of uncertainty need bravery. Second one is look at the bigger picture. So do not only take your own context, especially in times where we only think and live in ecosystems. So take that step back. And three, kind of make sure that the people that should follow you are following. So be authentic, communicate transparently, and also give them a reason why these things are happening. I think once they can relate to where we are heading, they will follow suit. Our new CEO Outlook study is available right now, so get it.